So right, look, that research.
Yeah.
I've done. I say I've done. I've not done no research.
No, go on. All right, research says.
Our team has done research.
Yeah.
And found out that
Research
the average child spends 6 hours a day, with screen time on their screen, on their tablets, right? That is scary.
It's so easily done.
It's so easily done. Is that normal though for this era? I think so. I think it's normal.
Yeah, that's normal for even our era. After
We
shopping?
didn't have tablets back then.
Yeah, but TV, and we spent the whole day watching TV unless you went to play out.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you were watching TV the whole day.
It's different because you know the tablet or laptop screen is different than the TV screen. I think so. I don't know if that's true. I'm just making that up.
Yeah, it's all the same. It's all the same programs. Like, unless your child is like on some unsecure website that you don't know about, like then it's all the same. Whether it's the TV, the tablet.
Anyway, we're getting away from the point.
Yeah.
6 hours a day.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think that's normal for children.
Look, yeah, but it shouldn't be. 6 hours
not
a
normal.
day. Babe, that's almost a shift.
Yeah.
That's almost a shift at work.
No, we used to work 7.5 hours in our old jobs.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But the point I'm making is as a parent, right? If you have multiple children, like we utilize screen time a lot towards the end of my pregnancy and early postpartum. Screen time, like I'm not surprised 6 hours was easily done then, you know, when we weren't in a position energy wise to be able to keep up with doing the activities that broke up, you know, the use of the screens at that time. 6 hours is, if your child is up at 6 o'clock, 6 hours is midday.
That's the thing that annoys me about children. Because, oh my God, on the weekend, they will wake up so early. Way earlier than you. Yeah. Right? And you can't get them to wake up during the weekday. Yeah. When they need to actually go to school and they need to actually do something. They're not waking up for nothing. On the weekend though, bright and early. They're downstairs and they're on their tablet. And they are... God forbid you give them headphones. Yeah. You made the mistake like us and we gave our son headphones.
Yeah, no, we've taken the headphones back now though, because you need to hear what they're listening to.
What are you listening to, big man?
Yeah.
And they will sit there and scroll and just consume hours of just absolute nonsense.
Yeah, because they're scrolling through Netflix, you know. YouTube as well, but you've obviously got to make sure it's secure. But
you can set the
age limit.
But what I think what we found with the age restrictions on YouTube is it's not detailed enough because some of the stuff that our son is into, and that is actually safe for him to watch. Yeah. When you limit it to a certain age, that stuff is taken away. Yeah. So it's just like now you've got to give him a bigger age restriction. Right, yeah. But that exposes him to too much. Yeah. So there's no balance.
It's so hard. It is so hard. So you've constantly got to kind of be on guard. Yeah. You know, they can't have their headphones because you've got to hear what they're listening to and, you know, because it's always the little random things that happen that you're just like, wait, hold on. What was that?
Some of the stuff he used to watch when he was younger. Yeah. Was disturbing.
That would randomly come on.
Yeah, would randomly come on. It was so disturbing. Yeah. I'm being real now. I know some parents have probably caught their child watching, and these are cartoons on YouTube, like made up ones from like, you know, I don't know, these random channels, and they make the cartoons. Yeah. But some of them were like, no, you shouldn't be what? Not even you shouldn't be watching this. What the hell is this? Yeah. Who made this? And let me report this channel because there'll be blood and you know, people all getting chopped up and it's like things. Whoa, like, and it's cartoons, you know. And you really have to monitor those things. But, 6 hours a day is mad. Yeah. Is mad.
But so the point I'm making is it's easily done because, as an example, if your child is up at 7, 6 hours is only till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You basically still got the whole day left. Yikes. Does that make sense? So when you're thinking of 6 hours, even if they don't get on, like we've got this thing now where we're like, don't go on the tablet till 12 o'clock.
Right, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
if you're having a lazy day at home and, you know, everyone's home, everyone's chilled, you're not going out and we're spending the day indoors, they get on the tablet at 12. 6 hours is only 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Does that make sense?
They even learn at school with tablets.
Yeah.
So that even counts as well.
Exactly.
You know.
So they're on the screens at school, using the tablet at school. They come home. We even got a tablet specifically because of homework, right? So homework is done on the screen, and then after that they can watch movies on there, they can play their games on there, they're talking to their friends on FaceTime or their video group chat.
It's too much.
Like, it literally revolves around
that one thing.
The one, you know, device.
I've got
and
another.
They're so dependent on it.
They are.
Yeah.
I've got another fact.
Yeah.
Pediatricians recommend no screen time, right? From ages under 2.
What? So
no screen time.
So no screen time.
Yeah.
Until after 2 years old. So that's TV,
and then
tablet, phones.
And then 2 to 5. Then it's only 1 hour a day for screen time for children.
Ages
over
2 to 5.
2 to 5, yeah.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
That's it. But do you know what? I get it.
I get it as well.
I actually get it. Because I can actually see the difference in our daughter when she's watched TV. She loves a good Miss Rachel.
What?
Miss Rachel on, yeah.
That's her second mum. The way that is Auntie Rachel.
Yeah.
The way she runs to the screen.
Yeah. And Miss Rachel's like, "Hi, friends," and she's like, "Hi."
She turns back to smile at me to make her. She's like,
"Yeah, can you see that as well?" Yeah.
But the difference with, I would say, like a Miss Rachel versus like a Coco Melon, is our daughter's actually learning something.
Yeah.
Like she does all the actions, the clapping of the hands, the spinning around.
She's a teacher, and
There's
she had a child that had like speech delay and stuff. So she created it to help other parents that were in, you know, the same position as her.
Right.
Yeah. So you'll find that, like now, our daughter says so many words, and she's not even 1.5 yet.
She counts.
You know?
She
counts to 10. She knows some of her letters.
Yeah.
You know, she knows some colours as well, animals and things like that. Not that she learns it all from there, but the point I'm making is where we do stuff with her in terms of reading, learning, identifying different things and stuff. And then she watches that. For me, Miss Rachel is very educational.
Very.
So she enjoys watching that. But then, as opposed to something like Coco Melon, where they're just running around making sounds, it's just...
But she doesn't really watch that.
No,
but
she's not interested in it.
When I've watched children watch that, they're just fixated.
Yeah.
Just zombie mode.
On the screen, like just staring.
And that's scary.
Yeah.
That is scary. When we've had like cousins over that are like the same age as our children, watching them watch TV scares me. Yeah. Because they'll have food in front of them.
Yeah.
And then it's literally like, hello, eat your food. And you really have to snap them out of it and be like, eat your food. And they're like, oh, yeah. And then they go right back into that.
It's like a trance.
It's a trance,
The funny thing is, this is why for me, I'm so selective about reading certain things and watching, because I have that same kind of mind. Like, once I'm in something, I'm literally in it and I'm in that zone and I'm just so focused on that thing.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm an adult. Like, imagine children, like, they don't know.
Real, yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Hypnotized.
Yeah,
That's
they literally
crazy.
have no idea. So that's why it's so important to make sure that, you know, what they are watching is... is actually, you know, conducive to their growth and their development, because it's a lot. Like, it's all consuming.
Yeah. And the thing about it, there's screen time and then there's screen time.
Yeah.
And they're two different things.
Yeah.
Because like we said, there's the educational part where you're actually using it for something.
Yeah.
And then there's just your browsing and you're just scrolling and you're just consuming nonsense.
Yeah. And even as adults, like, we have to monitor ourselves.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so many times I have, like, as an example, I run an online business, so therefore I'm online, speaking to people, sharing with people about what it is that I do. Very much online. Yes, you can do it in person, but it's very much online. And even I have to be mindful of scrolling for too long.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Even though it's actively a part of what I do, I have to be so strict with myself to actually use the time for what I'm meant to use the time for and not squander it.
Did you know that Cocomelon actually is all AI? I didn't know this.
Really?
I didn't know this. And it actually uses technology to keep the children's eyes glued to the TV. So all the colours and all of that, it's done specifically to keep them focused, laser focused. That's why when you stick on like a Cocomelon, you can get anything done in your house.
Yeah.
You want to clean?
Literally clean your house top to bottom.
You come back downstairs to your child, and the child is just there, and but it's scary to see them
crazy.
in that trance. It's so scary.
It's absolutely crazy.
Mental.
Wow.
Yeah, it's scary.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, all AI.
I really didn't know that.
I didn't know that as well.
No.
I didn't know that. I found out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whereas it's different to when you've got channels like, you know, Miss Rachel or
other teachers
other type of YouTube. Like, I quite like the children's YouTube channels that do like the toy reviews and, you know, the more like it gets a bit crazy, but like the creative kind of play, like CKN and what's that boy's name? He's a big boy now. Ryan. Yeah.
Ryan's World.
Ryan's World. He's a big boy now. Like, he should even be reviewing
he probably
toys.
Smokes now. He's probably one of those child stars that you meet him now, he's just an absolute prick.
Like, I'm too big for that now.
He's probably like, yeah, I'm Ryan, man. You know what I'm saying, dude? Probably gonna have a rap career soon because he's got so much money. Just Pierre cussing. Child stars never grow up great, I'll tell you.
Honestly.
But no, you had Ryan's World, and he was really cool.
I really liked them because for me, watching them, I'm like, but we used to do that. Like, we used to have our toys and do the most creative things with the little toys that, even obviously they have, if you had a Barbie and Ken, you were definitely playing mum and dad. Like, Barbie
and Ken were getting it on, bro. If you were Jamaican and you had Barbie and Ken, he did some wild stuff to Barbie, boy. Because remember, her legs did that. So he's bending her up in all types of positions.